All are clear with this question? I don't want to hear anyone that I didn't understood this question, what to do. Any query, ask me just now. Vanda, no queries? Questions are clear to you all? Everyone, correct? Good. Now let us come to the second part of the file, which I showed you in the beginning. We can do search, delete, edit, everything with the file. I'm sharing you that one. This is my main file. Just one by one I will go. First thing what I did, I imported this one. This was my class, remember, student class I created. I imported as ST. Then I imported imported a package OS. I will let you know why I imported this one. And then imported pickle. 3 packages I imported. After that, I created one object of that class. What was the object? Object name is S2. Then I wrote one write command. This is my this function is to take the value from the user. Here you can use log or you can use DAT, whatever you want. Both works similarly. Log and DAT. Both are binary files. And I open in AB mode. What is the work of AB mode is that if file exists, it will add at the last. If it doesn't exist, it will create a new file for you. Clear? After that, I have 2 functions. Remember, read and get grade. In this class, I made these 2 functions. Read and get grade. These 2. And I called them with the object. And then I use pickle dump to write on it. And then I have 2 functions, that is my object OB2, and this is my FOU2. Now, Kamal, what is F out? See on this screen, let me know what is F out. Kamal.
Function out.
Function out. What is it doing?
Sir, I don't know.
Can you see on the screen? I think it's visible to you on the screen.
Yes.
What is it on it?
F out.
Yes, F out. First line, read the first line. What is the first line?
Variable means first line is F out equal to open.
It is a variable to open a file. Now understood. If you pay attention,
Yes.
then only you will understand here. It is a variable which is opening a file. When it open a file, and OB2 is the object. So whatever in the object buffer is there, I am dumping it on my text file. So whatever value I will get from read and grade, I will be putting it on the screen.
Okay.
Clear? So this is my write command. Clear here?
Yes, sir.
This is my write command. When I run this write command, it prints the value on the screen. So my write command ends here. It will take the value in fout mode and it will print on the file. So this function work is to read it from the user and write it on the file, on file. Here it can be log also and dat also. Both can be used here. I have used log and you can use dat also. There is no problem in this. But when you use these all, you should write AB, not only A. A is for text file. Difference is that AB, this will create a text file in a binary mode and DAT will create a data file in binary mode. That's the only difference.
Sir,
Yes.
pickle.dump. Why you use pickle.dump?
Dump. Dump is writing it on the text file. Dumping on it. Have you heard the word dumping? Putting inside.
So means it will write the value of read and get grade in the file.
Correct. This will write on std.log. It will be writing on this. If I don't write dump, it will not write on the text file. Got it? I told you read about flush, dump, and load. In dump, it is dumping on the text file, writing on the text file. Clear? So let us run and use this one. Just now I showed you this one. If I run this one, let me run this one. Okay, I have not exited. Now when I run this one, so first this is my enter. So I'm entering the value 3. Let us write Kamal 75. So when I write this one, it took the value read command, took all 3 values, 3, Kamal and 75, and get grade assigned the grade to Kamal. Now if I want to display this one, I will be getting, you want to see that file also, correct? I am showing you that file, which file I am writing on. Okay, this file. See, am I getting Het and Kamal? Isha we have deleted, remember? Now can you see, it is not actually like a text file. Can you see here? Is it like a text file? Are you getting any number there? I am not getting any number. In the previous class I taught you that whenever we write in binary, it converts the character of 2 bytes into 1 byte. So here when you see here marks, it is giving the collection of that marks. It is not writing 75, 74, it is not writing. It is converting into ASCII value. Dhruvisha, let me mute. Okay. It is not writing as 1, 2, 3, 4. It is writing as a converted into string or a byte. When we use write text file, remember, it used to print as it is, 75, 74, whatever we used to write. But here it doesn't write in integers. It writes in ASCII values. So we are not getting any numbers there. We are getting a special characters. Like when for roll numbers, I am getting this value. Similarly, here also roll number, I am getting this value. But whatever is character directly is printing as it is. See, it is printing Het, Kamal, marks as it is, grade as it is. Those are as a grade, and see here it is printing B, Can you see? And here A, these were in a string form. So they do not need to change. But those who are not a string, float or an integer, they need to be changed in ASCII value. So this type of things will be displayed on your log file. Clear this part? Why this is not as it is? It is printing in a converting into ASCII value and then printing.
So why we need to convert into ASCII value?
Okay. Now, why we need to convert into ASCII value? Good question. Because remember, when you write something, if I don't give you A, B, C, D, can you write all the words? You will not able to write because it will have more than one word together. So character is the smallest unit. So this can be able to get converted. Anything can be converted to a small unit. So ASCII value, as I told you, is the smallest unit. So what we do, I write float, double, integer. They have more than 1 byte. So when we want to convert them, I need to convert to the smallest form. And those are ASCII values. So we convert it to byte. Remember I taught you integer has 2 bytes, character 1 byte. So I'm converting everything to 1 byte so that it can read each line of it. Clear it? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now come to the second one. Read one. This is the function of read. So I'm just marking it. Remember, one thing is very important. You should always write these all things so you can understand what this function is for. This function is to read the data from the file. See, in this one, I open into RB mode, read byte. Now I needed to use try and accept. Why I need to try? If it is not true, it should not try to load data from the file. First thing I did, I created one variable to take the data from the file. This other name is stream also. Sometimes we say this variable as a stream of bytes. You know stream? Stream flows from one end to another. So here when I use fin, it is an object and you can call as a file stream also. Stream is flowing from one position to another and then it is known as stream. So I created one stream fin and opened my stu.log file. After opening that file, I open in read byte file. If I read only R file, it will not work because there are bytes there. So I'm opening in a read byte file. After opening, I tried and accept error. I have used this one. If a value persists in that file, it will keep on reading it. If value is not there, it will go to accept and close my file. So here in Pickle, I use object2. Remember object2? I created at the top object of that class. It will be loading object by object to the file. So when I load an object, this will be loading one data at a time. Once again, it will be loading one object size at a time. You want to find the size of the object? That is also possible. What is the size of the object? Let me show you one more. Here we need to,
So, but two functions are not created read in that class or in this class.
no, they are together at one stream. One object has been created, two functions. You can put inside also, you can call individually also. Okay. So here import sys, and here we can write here, after loading, I want to write the size also. Okay. I want to write, so I'm writing print okay. Now this will give me the size of each of them. Let us run it and check. Let me exit from here first. Now I'm just doing a display here. Sorry. See, can you see? It is giving size of 56. Now, how it is getting size of 56? Let us go to the class and understand. It is taking together the size of these whole roll numbers. This is known as, it is taking a size of 56. This whole data, understand that this is the size of 56. So one object size, if I find out here, is 56. Each data, each object is of size 56. Clear this part? Any query on this one? Are you able to understand this one? Till here? Read. So here two things were needed. One was dump and one was load. Dump, write on the file. Load, take the file. Vivek, your video is off. Dump, write on the file. Load, take the value from the file. If I want to take the value from the file, I will use load. And if I am using the dump file, it will be dumping on the file. So in other words, when you want to read from it, you need to load. When you want to write on it, you need a dump. These two part is clear to everyone. Any query on this one? These two parts, dump and load. And the prefix of both of them is pickle. P-I-C-K-L-E.
So flux.
Flush. I will be working on the flush. Flush, we work with text file. That I will do. That I will be working on it. Don't worry. Flush also I told you. It is written in a book. You have not gone through it. Flush what did? At that time, it will write that on the file. I will show you flush command also. But as I'm working on object, in object two commands are there. Load and dump. That is the main two commands. Once again, clear with this? Read and write. Now what I am going to teach you, understand how to read, delete and the edit a file. These three things we will be doing now. So read and display is clear to everyone. I don't think anyone has a problem. If anyone, just ask me. I am now showing the read command done. Now here I am writing a edit command. Please very, very careful on this one. Now, we should go for delete first. Okay, edit. Before edit, let us do the delete. Then I will go for edit. It will make you understand better. Okay. Just imagine a scenario. Just imagine a scenario. I'd ask you to write all the name from the list. I gave you a list of our students and I told you, please write all those students, those who are taking computer science, for example, from your 12th bio section or yeah, from commerce section. Okay. Now what you did, you take the list of all the students. Correct? After taking list of all the students, you will make one own list. Then you did that you write all those names which were the which were not which were in the computer science. Now you have two lists. One list of whole student and one list of all the students which are computer science. After that, what you did, you tiered the original list and renamed this list as the student of computer or commerce section. Now you have one list and name of that list is class commerce section. Now in this commerce section, will all the list will be there? Those who were not in computer science, they will not be there. And now you have the list which is having the computer science student. So what you did actually, you deleted all the names which were not in computer section. Simple as that. Once again, I am repeating. In delete section, what we do, we take the file and we write all the data to the other file except those data which I don't want. And that data will get removed and we remove the previous one and newly created file is renamed as the name of the original file. Under this part, what I said, I will take the list, I will write all the name from the list. After writing all the name, I will not write all the name which I don't want. So my new list will not have the name of those whom I don't want. And that list, Dave, sit properly. Dave, don't sleep, sit properly, I said. Dave, I am talking to you, dear.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we will take the two list. I will open two files. One will be my original file and one will be my new file. Original file I will open in a read mode. And new file I will open in a write mode. Clear? After copying all the data except the data I want to delete in my new file. After that, I will delete my previous file and rename my new file as the old file. Once again, what I am doing, I am opening the original file in a read mode, new file in write mode. Clear this part? I will be copying one by one all the record in my new file. And the record which I don't want to copy, I will not copy it in my new file. After that, I will delete my old file and I will rename my new file as the name of the previous file. Clear? What I am going to do at present. Clear of it? What is going to be the action? Okay. Let me see how I am doing it. This is my old file, correct? I open in read mode. Clear? Then I open my new file. You can give any name, whatever you want. After that, I open it in a write mode. What does write mode does? It deletes the previous one and create a new one. After that, I took one variable x name and I asked enter the name to be deleted. This is a simpler variable which will be. After that, I will be try. Remember this one we used in read also command. These two we used in read command. Remember read till it is y. Until here we will be doing as we did in read command. Till here it is same as read command. Trial while it is true. It is a read command. After this read command, I will be checking. Remember we created one function rname here. See, this one we created. In this one, what I took? I took name, return name. So it will give the name of each object one by one here. I made it lower because someone enters in any of the mode, it should be converted to lower or upper, whatever you want to do, so that there should not be any confusion that he has written in small letter, it became capital, capital is small. If I don't write lower in both the end, we needed to enter exact same name in same cases so that it can be deleted. So what I did, I converted both them in lower. So whatever value I entered, they will read in lower mode. Understood why I did use lower there? Is it clear? I understood all of you? Why use lower there? Lower was simply that if anyone enter in any line or whatever file is in any case, all will be converted into same case. So there will be no confusion that whether capital R, first letter was capital or first letter was small. So all will be in lower case. It will match. So I converted whole of them. If you don't want to convert, it's okay. But you have to enter same cases which is already there. Okay. After that, if it matches, it will display them. And it will be deleted. Why do we delete it? I told you in if and else condition, one can only be accessed at a time. Those who is going in if condition will not go in else condition. So if condition is false, it will keep on writing in the new file one by one. If for example, I want to delete Kamal. First, what will name I will get? I will get Heath. Is Heath, see, if condition is true. If it is not true, it will come here. It will write in a new file. Again, I will get Kamal. Now, Kamal is there. It will display the name and it will delete. So, in if and else condition, only one place it can go, either in if or in else. So, it went in if condition. So, it will never go in else condition. In that scenario, the Kamal name will not be turned in my new file. Clear this part? And after that, I need to close both the file. After closing both the file, I have closed it once again because if someone enters the name which is not available there, so I have closed FIN 2 times. It is
But where you have deleted?
once again,
Where you have deleted the data?
we have not deleted anything. We had copied all the data which I want to delete, except the data which has to be deleted in a new file.
Understood.
I have not deleted anything. I have copied all the data which not to be deleted. So what happened? And I deleted whole file. So that data already get deleted there. Understood it? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, what happened? I removed the original file. This was my original file. Original file, I removed it. After that, what was my new file? I renamed it as ST. Here I will need my OS library file to remove and rename. And after that, if file doesn't exist, I have to tell the user also that file is not there. In that scenario, it will say file does not exist, because unless it goes inside this one, flag will remain 0. At the beginning, flag was 0. So flag remains 0 unless it goes inside this one. It will go inside this one if the name which I want to delete is in the file. If it is not in the file, it will not go inside. Clear this part?
So the lower one are understood.
Which one? This part.
Lower one can you reach? Lower one can you reach again?
This one. Okay. Till here understood?
Lower one.
This one, correct? Okay. In this one, remove
No.
lower one, this one. Okay.
That. Yes.
This is optional. Why I use this one? Example, whatever example, your name, first letter is capital, rest is small letter.
Yes.
A person who want to delete has wrote everything in lowercase or everything in uppercase. Will it match? It will not match. So what I did, I converted this string to lowercase. So the data which I am taking from the file and data which I am searching, both will convert into same case. Under this part.
Yes.
Now, why I use the lower? Lower I used because if the data is by mistake, someone wrote in capital, first letter capital, or in small letter, it will not match. Yes, correct. It will not match. So what I did, whatever value I am taking the file, I am converting them to a small letter case, and whatever I am entering, I am also converting it to a small case. So all the letter will be in the same case. So if the name is safe, it will able to delete it. Understood now this one? Kamal? Why use lower one? Lower because I want to make both them in same case. If you are sure that you will enter the same name, you can use without lower also you can use. Lower is not mandatory. Once again I repeat it. Lower is not mandatory. I used it because by mistake if anyone enter in lower case or upper case, then there will be a problem. So I converted whole string into one case. That was the only objective. Clear? Now comes the here. Now flag is clear to everyone. Why I use a flag here? Flag is simple to check whether that file is exist or not. If I don't write flag, it will not show anything if the data is not present. Just now I'm showing you this one. So if I run this, first let me exit here. I'm running this one. Example, I want to delete is number 4 and I want to write like X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z is not there. So what it should do? what happened. See, what is it giving? X, Y, Z not exist. Why it not exist? Because this name was not able to have that name in my list. If it is not in a list, it will display that it does not exist. Got it? Because if it is 1, then it will not come here. If it is not 1, it will remain its original value 0. Simple as that. That I did. Clear this part? Any query till here? Is it clear to everyone? Anyone, any query? Sanya? Anybody, any queries?
Sir, in exam also we have write this smart big program.
Just dear, you have write the function. They will ask you for the function. They will not ask you whole program. They will give you the class and they will ask you to write a delete, edit or append program. In that scenario, you have just write the function, not whole programs. But I will give you whole program. When I will give you in a board or in a paper, that whole program I will give you. But in board, you will get only
30 marks.
not 30 marks. It is of 4 marks. This
10 marks
question
to
is
Sir, at least 8
10
marks to give,
10
sir.
marks.
Sir, at least 8
Board-
marks to give.
board give 4 marks. How can I give 8 marks?
Sir, this
Sir,
one
but how much big program it is?
Sir, but board only acts function. Board don't act whole program.
Okay. Let's come back to this one. Till here, any problem? I know a lot of might not have. I will send you this code. I will explain you and send the code. Just go through this code. Because 4 marks will come from here. Either they will ask you to make a class, and then as I gave you a question, one question which just now I gave you, it is from the board question. This type of question will come. This question will be of, class question will be of 4 marks, and then file question will be of 3 to 2 marks. So total 7, 8 marks. As Bhagesh told, it will be of approx 7 to 8 marks total, including class and the file. Okay. So till here, no issues. Should I go with this search and this one also? Just quickly, I'm going through it. Just go through it. Nothing much to do in this one. Now see, I am going to edit one. After delete, edit will become more easy for you. Okay. Now see the edit one. Till here, same as it is in till here also. Can you see it is same as the delete one? Till here. Now here what I am doing, see after this. Till here also no issue, same display. Till here you will find same as it is as in delete. But here I will be doing something different. Here I will be taking the value, as I told you, read and get grade. It will allow me to enter the value here. After entering the value, I will be dumping it on the file. After dumping, the above file is edited. Now what it is? For example, I wrote roll number 1, whole data was correct. Roll number 2, whole data was correct. Roll number 3, I need to change. So roll number 3 I changed and rest I copied as it is. In the previous one, I was not writing anything which was inside this one. Here, we are writing the changed data here. And I use dump and F out. Clear this part?
So that flag equal to 1 should be above print command. No?
It is in if condition, beta. It can be below also, no? I'm not exiting that if command. You want to write it here also, you can write it anywhere. If you want to write it here also, no issues. You can write it here also. But it is under if, that's all. No issues. In if, it will read all of them, correct? So you write at the top or bottom, it will read it. You can write at the top also, no issues. My main aim is that I want to tell them that this is not 0, this is 1. That means file exists there. Okay. And then I go to below, and here is my search one. Here also I have done something, same thing, but here only read command. In search, I have just used a read command, same as edit and read. Here it is my I have used name. You can use roll number also. For that you write a function. So in this one also same condition. I opened it in a read command. I entered the name. I converted both in lowercase. If I am able to find that one, I will write display it. If I am not able to find, I will write file does not exist. Clear? And this one which I have made a condition, this is simple as if else condition, I have made it here. This is simple if else condition. If one, first function, second function, third function, fourth and fifth. If it is not, invalid, and while loop to continue. Okay. Understood this one? Whole menu. Sakshi is looking weird. What happened, Sakshi? Confusion? Sakshi, beta, confusion?
I didn't understand that pickle, that function only of that.
Pickle. Pickle is a function which has a two form. One is dump, one is load. Dump, write on the file, and load, take the record from the file. Pickle function is this. Pickle function is picking up. One is picking and putting it on the text file, that is dump. And if you want to take from it, it is load. Clear? Any other query? Harsh Raj?